Day 0. I'm sitting in my loft with zero finance credentials, staring at a blank whiteboard. Why finance? Because it's the ultimate system of human behavior under pressure, and I wanted to test if someone with no authority could build trust through radical transparency. I chose finance not because I'm an expert, but because I'm fascinated by how people actually make decisions with money. No fancy degree, no Wall Street job, just curiosity and a willingness to document every step. The biggest fear? Imposter syndrome. It's universal in this space. I kept thinking, who am I to talk about money when I've never managed millions or predicted a crash? That voice in my head was loud. You'll be exposed. People will see you don't belong. But I decided to lean into it, make the fear part of the story instead of hiding it. Research phase began. I surrounded myself with books, academic papers, 10Ks, earnings calls transcripts, no shortcuts, just trying to understand the foundations properly. I started with behavioral economics classics, Kahneman, Thaler, Ariely. The more I read, the more I realized finance isn't just numbers, it's psychology dressed in spreadsheets. Here's the research depth visualized, bar by bar, paper by paper, report by report. No cherry picking, just cumulative hours invested. Early content ideas came from talking to myself in the mirror, literally, practicing explanations, testing what felt authentic versus what sounded forced. Setup done. Lights on, camera rolling for the very first time. Heart rate was probably 120 BPM. No script, just me hitting record on an idea I barely understood myself. The upload bar creeping to 100%. That moment felt bigger than it should have. First public commitment locked in. First video live. I sat here refreshing analytics like it was oxygen. First hour, 17 views, mostly me and a couple of friends, but it was real data, finally. Audience retention curve from video number 1, steep drop after intro. Classic sign I hadn't earned attention yet. Retention dropped off a cliff at 42 seconds. Ouch. People clicked because of the thumbnail, then left when they realized I wasn't giving hot stock tips. CTR was abysmal on the original thumbnail, so I started A/B testing. Simpler text, less clutter. Data doesn't care about my ego, it just shows what works. Post-upload autopsy, scattered notes, dead ideas, cold coffee. This is what a content flop looks like before you rationalize it. Day 5, crossing out half my idea list. What flopped? Anything that felt salesy or rushed. Viewers could smell inauthenticity from a mile away. Comparing retention across first 10 videos, you can see the learning curve emerge, peaks getting higher, drop-offs less brutal. Small win, first video crossed 100 views. Not viral, but organic. Someone watched the whole thing. That felt more meaningful than any algorithm spike. 87 cents. That's the honest first earnings figure. Laugh if you want. I'm proud of it because it's real. Halfway through, day 15. I'm adjusting. More data, fewer guesses. The experiment is teaching me as much about myself as it is about finance. Subscriber count ticking upward. Slow, organic, no ads. Each new name feels like validation of the transparent approach. I caught myself smiling when I finally beat the imposter voice for a moment. High five to the mirror. Progress isn't always subscriber count. Sometimes it's internal. Applied what I'd researched. Built a simple portfolio live on camera. No get-rich-quick, just boring, evidence-based allocation. Felt honest. Classic flop graph. Sharp drop when I tried a hot stock style video. Lesson: mimicry gets clicks, authenticity gets retention. Annotating retention graphs like a scientist. Here's the exact second people left, usually when I rambled or showed a dense slide without explaining it first. Positive comments starting to appear. Small in number, high in signal. People value honesty more than polish. Day 20, consistency is paying off. Upload streak intact, engagement ticking up slightly. The system is starting to compound, even if slowly. Total watch time hours accumulating. Not thousands yet, but every minute watched is someone choosing to stay. Before and after thumbnails. The new one has 2.7 times better CTR. Small change, big difference. Visuals matter more than I ever admitted. My self-experiment flowchart. Every decision branch tested in real time. Hypothesis, action, data, pivot. First meaningful comment. Thanks for being honest about not knowing everything. That one sentence made the whole experiment worth it. Building a real content calendar now, not winging it. Analytics showed what topics held attention longest, so I'm doubling down there. Retention heat map across a full video. Red is engaged, blue is bored. Clear pattern. Stories and data together hold attention best. Revenue appeared. 87 cents. Laughable, but real. Proof the channel crossed the monetization threshold through pure persistence. Final week upload queue. 5 videos scheduled, thumbnails ready. Momentum is building through routine. Key lessons so far? Transparency beats polish, data beats opinion, consistency beats talent, at least in the beginning. 30-day analytics composite. Views, watch time, subscribers, revenue, all in one frame. Modest numbers, honest story. Day 30, I'm still here. Not an authority yet, but I've built something from zero. Grounded progress, no hype. Final revenue at day 30, still under $5, but the real return is the foundation being laid. If you're watching this, thank you. Trust is earned through showing the messy parts, not hiding them. I'm inviting you to keep following the experiment. Full subscriber growth curve over 30 days. Steady, not explosive. Proof that trust compounds slower than hype. Organizing the books that got me here. They're not decorations anymore. They're tools I actually use every week. Imposter syndrome clouds starting to dissolve. Data replace doubt one graph at a time. Multiple screens, positive metrics. Not impressive to most people, but for me, evidence that starting with zero authority doesn't mean staying there. Brainstorming what comes next. More behavioral angles, more real portfolio updates, more flops documented. The lab stays open. Walking through the loft on day 30, the timeline wall is full. Not a victory lap, just proof that showing up every day compounds. Average retention across all videos by day 30, improved by 18 percentage points. Small but measurable progress. Biggest realization? In finance content, perceived authority often comes from hiding uncertainty. I chose the opposite path, and it's working, slowly. The subscribe button. If this experiment taught you anything useful or made you think twice about money decisions, hit it. Let's keep running the test together. This was my 30-day experiment. No fireworks, just data, honesty, and small steps forward. If it resonated, stick around. We're just getting started. For deeper financial insights and strategies that actually move the needle, subscribe to Profit Pulse. Like this video if you found value, and turn on notifications so you never miss an opportunity to grow smarter with your money.